Why rope with a long rope? It really comes down to stewardship and stockmanship. The rietas that I use are anywhere from 60 to 70 feet. I've roped with rietas that were as much as 80 feet long. Being able to rope from a distance instead of having to run up there and engage the cow's flight zone and chase them down to rope them is a huge advantage. I can also rope from 365 degrees all the way around the cow. No matter what their position is, I have a shot that I can reach out there and rope them. In this big loop style of roping, we also rope with a slick saddle horn. That means that it's wrapped in leather instead of rubber. That leather allows us to, when we dally around there, slide some rope. And that sliding of rope takes the shock and the jerk out of things for the cattle and for the horses, going back to that stewardship and stockmanship element to this. You know, as cattlemen and stockmen, we care about our animals, whether that be the cattle and the horses that are in charge in our care, and we want to do the very best that we can for them. And this big loop style of roping, whether you rope with a rieta or a synthetic rope, either way, is a huge piece to that in my mind. And being able to rope instead of using a dart gun or something like that allows you to actually put your hands on an animal. In the case of a possible foot rot situation, as an example, I've had situations where you pick up that foot and there is a foreign object that's lodged itself between those dew claws, and if you were just to dart that animal out of the pickup window or something like that, you never would have known that. And that animal would have suffered unnecessarily for longer until you eventually got them into a chute or something like that, where you could then examine the foot close up. Whereas when I doctored with my roping, I was able to see that straight away and get that animal on the road to recovery.